dive into on the side as opposed to rely on setup, because usually Omen and Astra will always give you a bubble to jump into.
To draw bodies here in the anti-eco.
They're biting on this though, and you feel like they have to because they're on that lighter purchase. So Baby Bay gets to farm a little bit. That's one. He's all pretty much alone here. How much damage can one man do? All right, Mr. Charisma. He's got 3. Just farming up the ecos until then. Dambi is going to go down regardless. And they've come back around. Why not after the level of success the Baby Bay had? He's created that safety for the
now
plant.
We'll give it up.
There we go. So going to keep the Vandal and move on. But Biff, aren't they? Just about everyone's hit. Oh, that flash is exceptional, but apparently Baby Bay unaffected. Jaw comes back in, and Nongshim in trouble here. It's not stopping though. RB this time does stand his ground. A refight from Dambi. That is just madness at this point. One towards main for G2. They are ready for that drop. Very nicely positioned from G2. And Ivy this time has to be here.
I'll be maybe reading this as a looser hold here, but a little overzealous.
It's a treacherous drop down, isn't it? Look who's waiting. It's probably death on appearance, G2.
Well, I'm saying both teams are so willing to set the tone in some of these rounds. They don't want to show any weakness when it comes to this sort of pace. And RB's just so bold.
Fine lines, man.
Baby Bay picking up the freebie here. Full flash.
Divide gonna go in, and Baby Bay goes forward. It's a mad fight. And now Trent's under pressure. He's being pushed. Dambi's got him dead. Leaf now the only backline player. Trying to keep back 2. Has to outdo this. What's going on there?
Jorgamo.
That's unfortunate, really. Leaf still trying to keep these guys in check. He's got no chance against them. So Valen left in a 1v3. Francis on 30 HP, but still very much able to get involved here. Valen trying to find a corner, find a player. Can't deal with Dambi. Bounds in. And goes for the defuse. Does he get to
get caught?
They're trying, but Leaf. Oh my word, Leaf! Just where the buck stops. Not a pretty place to be right now.
Leaf ace. Oh, sure, come on.
Sure. There was a chance on that. There was a chance there, but G2, I mean, wait, you just, I've told lies, I've told big old lies. Baby Bay farming. The new age Eco Cobra is here, and RB, got Trent down, but Baby Bay is still just racking him up. He got a Bulldog out of it, and he's got maybe a chance for this side. He doesn't have any teammates though. That's pretty tough. RB.
We take those. The plant here.
Making something out of it. 30 HP. I think this one might be done. It's done indeed. Okay, so Bulldog.
Did it go over the edge? Valen's just sort of
dreamed to, but the second time of asking, it will be Nongshim trying to get that pressure building. Dambi, it's the shotgun, but Jorgamo's got you 2 right back. And even trade out though this time. And maybe with a little bit of brute force, it's going to work for them, but they have to get that spike back. And in the meantime, Trent's caught 1. Don't doubt Trent in these.
Well,
does he read Ivy?
Ivy's finally caught somebody in mid. And will be noted initially here, but Trent knife out behind the smoke.
And this as well, starting to maybe get himself feeling active in the game. But he had to dig pretty deep for this, because look what Jaw was doing right back to them. So Dambi had to go pretty far to claim a little bit of threat on the site. And again, credit in my mind to him, and again, Ivy.
The extremities here. G2 going forward, so.
Yeah, they want to have a fight here, and Nongshim just going to soak that up. They're going back out. Dambi again! Gonna just take away Valen's chances. As Baby Bay left very alone on the B site. Doesn't get caught yet though. So with a new lease of life, maybe Baby Bay can be the one to stop the run. Nongshim at the door. Oh, great trade from Baby Bay. Still alive, still holding the site. 3 kills, the TP, they had to get away from him.
Get the spike down here, plenty.
They can try and get half, that'd be the dream. They need the block at the bare minimum to try and make this look feasible. They get at least towards half, but that's about it. Oh my God, okay. Gonna continue, and here comes the pressure. Jorgamo hungry for it, pops the ult, but for only a second. It's Baby Bay the one to draw blood. Okay, this is still keeping me present in this. They've exchanged space, so they will get sight, but look how close G2 are.
Look at the flank coming through as well. Very early on, and leaves the one with the rifle as well.
Nongshim gonna get the plant down for now.
The connection's huge on this
Baby
ultimate.
Bay, he's got 4 potential players here. So many bodies to try and do damage to Extros though. Nicely plays out the smoke, but it's messy. It's given G2 another chance at this. 3 against the 2. Francis and Extros have to keep their composure. Oh god, have G2 just broken them in this scenario? Francis has to fight it out. 7 bullets.
Oh my god!
Brilliant! Oh, he's down to the classic. Francis! He can't do it! Trent! Well in time! Francis with a...
The bait into the classic as well. Just gets ahead of himself ever so slightly. What a manic round this is as well.
Truly.
So crispy on these first 2. Trent just looking way cooler under the pressure.
Maybe the name of the game, but look at the connection from Trent. He's going to send them scarpering away as G2 flooding back in. Soften targets, but Extros doesn't care. Going to take away Valen, Eye per second. Brilliant work. A third, not to be. Jorgamo's there in the blink of an eye, and it's a 3v2. RB and Ivy make it just. Ivy with the stinger. And standing guard is Trent. Falls on 1, but Jorgamo on the trade. G2 looking like they ain't breaking a sweat today, baby. Mr. Charisma showing us what it looks like to pick up map 1 here. 13-7.
He decimated mates on Nongshim's attacking side.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that I'm also...
And Leaf looking to match him at his own sort of game. Well, he's found one. It's Francis to fall, but Dambi right back to business. Going to secure the site for Nongshim and allow that plant to come through, but he can't overextend here on his own. There's 3 players. The flash he absolutely eats and has to backpedal away.
Catch here onto Baby Bait, but follow up here. The C's not catching another player, but conscious now of Jorgamo's position. Already held here by Extros. Got to win out this fight, and he absolutely does.
Yeah, okay, that's a lovely shot. Good pop flash. Dambi, though, going to go down. He's not gone down at all. I thought he was dead there. But with 32 HP, he succeeds, and there's the level. We know he
in the first half for Nongshim to reset the pace a little bit, get back in control of the tempo. Obviously, all eyes on Dambi in that regard. Actually, make this shorty. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Shorty!
Dambi, well,
what?
I mean, this guy is going to be in your face the whole time, but Leaf has been able to catch the players behind him. They focused on that CT side, so Leaf was able to catch him, punish them, try to flood through. Still going, drops to 3rd, but the problem is it's only been Leaf so far. With Baby Bay on that judge, it's going to be brutal trying to build it back through towards the site, but it allows for a trade. Jorgamo going to land it, Dambi's gone down, and Ivy wanted on the side, 2 big kills for himself, makes it a 3rd, eyeing up 4. Jor gonna be walking this, he's been spotted, shield now gone. Ivy's got the corner to play with and the time on his side. Jor does not care, doesn't give a damn, but how costly. Not really too fussed about feeling out the purchase when you got Dambi doing this, taking space and taking names, and looking to follow up is Trent on the other side, yet to even really get the ball rolling. I wouldn't even be flashing through that, I don't want him to know I'm there.
I want nothing to do with that.
Screw it, and Leaf has just been back up here. Nongshim already looking to react towards that CT side. Dambi again going to drop another body, find another player to punish as Jorgamo, the one to try and save the day. Dambi doesn't give a damn. This guy is just roaming the site and just taking body after body left in his wake. And Trent's barely moved in this. He sent for the dog, he's done what he could, but Dambi is where the story ends. It's 4 for him.
Baby Bay retreated very early on in that exchange. Again, brought down to 0 credits now. Tasked with holding onto the rifle, but challenges in spawn, and RB will 4 kills for him there.
And look at it, you can see why, right? So much confidence. Something that, again, whether we agree or not, they said was lacking in map 1. This time,
has taken effect.
Yeah, and Leaf, doesn't even get a look in. This guy is the real deal here, Dambi. Don't you dare take him off the neon again. Let this guy run rampage. 3 kills. I've never seen the Odin move so fast. As it's on walking into what feels like, well, it could have been their death, but a new lease of life here. A little bit of time to play with, but not a great deal, and Francis on the case. That was what was missing from that map 1. We didn't see him be that next layer. This Baby Bay just trying to make his way out of the smoke ain't gonna even matter. This is not
again, they've got them just on the back foot permanently. Leaf here, postured up again. You're expecting maybe a judge and an opportunity to capitalize on a little bit of range with the Odin, but he's just so far forwards. And the great flash over the top actually from Francis to set that in motion.
Yeah, but not by much, and Dambi's fear, it doesn't exist. The guy is so willing to go forward, and he just feels like it doesn't matter.
Look at the utility he's following as well.
It's beautiful, the layering, the scaling. God, if only we had this on Abyss. That's, I get it, Nongshim. This is the team that caught our eye, that has been taking a lot of presence. And for Leaf and Jorgamo, it is a rough road back into this round. Hell, this would be a miracle if Leaf even gets a chance.
Even at this point, the damage doesn't mean really too much. Nongshim will find number 7 coming online. They're going to be very, very well situated for the last few rounds.
It's pretty to watch. I just want to see more of it, right? It's like, if you've got this sort of ace up your sleeve, you've got this look that your team can run. Why are you stopping? But now let's see where the layers are. Anything else to help him out in this one? Baby's going for it. Tries to go back in. Tries to offset it. Dambi just sees it as a red flag to a ball, and he is still hunting them down. Just set to succeed. The only difference maker is Valen. It's Leaf finally coming back through. Finally fighting back.
That's what it takes. I think Dambi's almost expecting an extra body behind Trent, I believe, towards spawn, but Leaf and Valen is able to apply enough pressure here, and actually dodges the flash. Great stuff from Leaf again, another 3K.
To get checked on by Jaw, it doesn't matter again. This is great priority work from Nongshim, taking away that comfort on CT instantly, and they've got the pit to throw down if they want to towards the connector. This is looking wrapped up with a bow. Where is the reaction from G2? Where do you go now?
They have a little bit of time to still piece together something towards elbow, but it's Dambi on the other side, judge in hand, controlling this space. He's going to get both.
How is he? How is he still standing? He got to go back for seconds. He doesn't know when he's dead. And Nongshim are there alongside him this time. Francis ready to be that 1-2 punch. But this man is simply electric. At 17-7, he is a highlight player, as Baby Bay can't make it happen now. Nongshim are looking just different. Doesn't it? Valen checked on, dealt with, they feel it out, they read the game. They're reading everything G2 want to do. And Jaw going to be checked on, teed up to be absolutely deleted.
Doesn't matter the gun. It just moves different, man.
It is something special to witness, but Baby Bay trying to put up a fight here. Dambi. Dambi. Oh! He doesn't stop. And Leaf's position starts to feel readable. And he is the hunter here. Doing it for sheer fun of the game. Dambi coming along. Oh my god, the timing on the drop. Hello and goodbye, G2. You thought maybe you had a chance to play a normal round. You don't. Dambi wants to walk down middle. And he doesn't really want to stop. And Trent's kind of finally put him in his place, but I don't think that's going to stop him overall here, as they have the spike. And I don't think they're meant to. Francis. All right.
Big tag.
Yeah. Got to keep doing that, though, Trent. You got to keep doing that. You got 3 more, 2 more. Make it real!
Gonna allow Nongshim to get a little bit aggressive. The slide out from Dambi, fantastic. Jorgamo shut down.
And they're reading the elbows, the next kind of priority focus. Dambi then sent in. The Prowler, not going to make it around the corner, but Francis certainly does. Trent, big kill coming in, but the Seekers, it's desperation! Is X-Frost going to deny any build Francis back? Is committed on this one, and he is set up. He has massacred G2! He takes down a 3rd! From 0 to hero in this map. As now you're left with what remains of G2, Leaf and Valen to try and put it together. And Leaf just wants to make it through middle. But Dambi nearby. And Valen does get a look in. Oh, and he gets more than a look in. He's gone to himself. Valen making something out of nothing. As Dambi gets closer though, the final boss to try and get past. Leaf stunned up, dead. Dambi, he can do it all himself right now. Valen, who's put on numbers, holds his own. Oh, is this what it comes down to? A little bit of the battle in middle. Dambi is here. Jorgamo just completely out of sorts. Divide goes in, and it looks like G2's attention turns back towards B. There is still a player on the other side of the divide. Dambi doesn't get to see him. Leaf gonna be let off the leash a little bit to maybe make a play up middle, be the dagger in the back, but they still need the plant. They still need to try and hold on to this side of the map. It's gonna be seen Baby Bay gets his ankles broken by Dambi. Leaf has to be the hero of the hour here, but still behind the divide. They're on the site. They've already tapped the spike. Leaf strikes, takes down one. Dambi gone. Paranoia comes in, flies through, he's now pitched. Oh, he can't make it out. RB's caught him. And the 2v2, Valen and Trent. Trent stands his ground. RB. Got a little bit of time, but a player to the left and a player to the right. Can you find any of them? No. Trent
just clinging to life here. It's a huge investment coming through from Nongshim as well. They feel like they've got this in the bag.
Yep.
A late lurk from Leaf dismantles this retake attempt, and Trent just comes alive to find 3. RB unfortunately caught off guard there with a drop off the wall.
Well, the dog dealt with, but they're still going to go, and Dambi is going to be once again handled. It's Francis to get a kill back here. Jaw, there is an army against you, man. They're just taking a fight. It's deathmatch, and it might be the death of G2. Trent doesn't have the bullets to do it. Leaf has to save the day. You're looking at Nongshim. You're looking at what they got left. Leaf can read this. He's seen the utility. Is ahead of it by just a touch here.
He's vulnerable.
He certainly is now. Decay's trying to come into effect. He wants the spike, and he won't get it. Desperation in the end. As Nongshim push up to 13. With 1 round to go wrong.
Agents like pretty much locked away. Jogomo's going to have an opportunity to try and match Dambi's
Yeah.
Anyone to go exploring back in? Francis? Well, actually, no.
I mean, he got in
Gets
there.
the follow-up, yeah, onto Valen.
Yeah, this is great, actually. Nongshim not really still eyeing up towards heaven, still trying to scale this way, and Leaf giving the way forward. Francis. That was pretty nice. And there we go. RB not going to let Ivy even
I've conceded ramp, though, and Dambi none the wiser.
Yeah, this back and forth is not really opening up the site yet. Look at the amount of bodies from Nongshim. That's beautiful from Valen, better from Trent. And suddenly they have access. They can just bury that spike through. Zexros would need to go nuclear, but 10 HP is just not enough in my mind. You'd imagine they have the numbers to make sure there's safety. That Prowler.
Yeah, dealt with.
It becomes readable, right? Yeah. But I like that, though, from G2, that they are trying to put it together mentally of how they want to try and navigate. And here we go first. Oh, that's nice from Baby Bay. That's got to be a feel-good for him. Does fall, but the Eco Cobra striking once again. But for G2, a round's a round. And you take it when you get him, because look at the threat that can happen in a second. Oh, Trent's there.
Snappy.
All good. Right timing. There is a... Oh, that's lovely. Pathing from Baby Bay. Oh, just couldn't quite find Xros in time. And actually, Xros got just 2. How did he get the second on Jaw? He's dealt with the front line completely. And now G2 having to really bank on the back line. Francis having none of it. Fighting back forward. Gets a second. Valen fights to himself. It's a 1v2, but the spike's not quite to hand. Just a little bit further away. But with 45 seconds, he's got a chance to make something out of nothing here.
Yeah, reading this.
This could be miraculous. It's not to be for him. But Xros heaven up towards rafters. Get Jaw involved. Get him invested. Counter ult comes in though. And Dambi goes flying. 3 critical kills. And Nongshim are back in business.
To watch him play like this. Call it cheese, call it what you like, but...
Oh.
I mean, what do you do?
Avoid him.
No, but yeah, very early on here. He's got his TP, and that's the catch here from Ivy. Crucial, Francis, to find the second as well. Dambi's already here with the ult.
They're here so quick. That spike is trying to get out of there. That's ult. Nothing to bank on the other side. Trent trying to posture up. Look a little intimidating. But a shoulder check from Dambi, and here's the ult. Francis wants to get them back in here.
Dimensional Drift going to open up the possibilities here. Information game favouring Nongshim. But can he make a move off the backside of that?
He's committing. And that sets up Dambi. It's a perfect crunch. Nongshim had a plan in mind.
Play from Francis. As if they're able to stabilize pretty quickly off of what felt like a one-sided affair for the opening 5 rounds at least. G2 up against it in terms of the finances.
Decides to get out of dodge, which, well, I say that. He's gone back in. He never really left. He's still here. RB.
The TP.
Let's
What a
watch this
play,
one.
man.
Watch this. They had no idea. Oh, it's marvelous from RB.
In terms of this split.
Oh, baby Bay.
Ivy.
Just falling like flies here. Ivy holding that push-up, reading the intention, and Francis gets out of dodge. How is he alive? You can't get away from him. Omnipresent in the round. Sure thought he got a new lease of life there. Certainly not the case. Is now going to spot Valen out. Probably reading the trends not too far away either.
And
30
third
seconds
G2
left.
second.
Yeah, they're close up towards heaven. Trent's going to need a bailout. Big first pick, though. Paranoia, stunning.
Yes.
It's got both of them. G2 have to fall towards Pillar, try and find a corner to play from, but RB is ready with Francis, who's had impact.
Again, I'm just concerned for the back end of this first half now. I mean, Jorgamo is absolutely lost inside that orb, but I mean, look how clean this is from Francis.
It's a really good call, but can you still handle it? Ivy, oh, you may know what's coming. It doesn't mean you can stop it. Nongshim again, just vicious in approach.
So Francis should catch. It's actually Ivy to clean up with a third. Last player, Jorgamo, to find to prevent a flawless, and he does. That's about it, Ivy.
All smiles, Mike, I can see it. They know what they're doing to them. And it's that great feeling of, look, they've tried to prepare, they've tried to be ready for what we're about to do. Doesn't make a blind bit of difference.
This is one of those situations where you could prep all you like, and it's an any given Sunday affair.
They don't care. It's Valen trying to put up a bit of a fight here. Denies the first, and actually Leaf on the follow-up. That's better. Dambi's the one to at least get it back in towards some sort of safety, recover the Bulldog, and then maybe get the plant back on board. That is a great
now
question.
Ivy's
There we
got
are.
it, yeah.
Okay, but again, 4v3. Nice approach on the site. Good trade for Leaf. They're chipping away at them, and they have the numbers game here. But it's down to the rifles. That's the scary part. Stingers on the other side. A Bucky with Leaf. A wide swing. Putting Ivy on notice. Oh my God, he's trying to play the time. Oh, what is that shot? And he's got to do it again. Trent's got him dead. Not done yet, G2.
The investment here from G2 pays off. Leaf with a great catch. With just a classic, I believe.
A lovely little reveal with it too. Okay.
Yes!
I mean,
Let's go!
it was pretty much on the line in that round, it felt like.
Maybe slightly delayed on the back of a little bit of utility invested towards the site. Valen going to be under a ton of pressure.
Yeah, luckily he's got some help here. Dambi, just brutal, but it's Leaf to not give a damn about it. Even in 1v2, Jaw's got a judge and Baby Bay's got a stinger. Ivy outguns them. And has he read it? Oh, he's got no idea. None the wiser.
Bait and switch off the audio. Leaf just one away from the pit now.
It's revealed.
Huge reveal, yeah.
They have been exceptionally good. Oh, thank God for Leaf there, though.
The Jorgmo's on the judge and tucked into sight.
Okay, can Valen once again live here? Jaw doing the dance, and he is going to be coming out on top in this one, keeping them at arm's length. Trent going to do the two-step with Ivy. There's X-Ross, not able to scale in here. Very diligent from G2, very disciplined from G2. That is what the doctor ordered. Don't allow him in the
Able to
door.
slow things down here as counter util, but there's some around. This is Gats. Dambi's ahead of it.
Yeah, Dambi now let off the leash. This is where the problems begin. If he gets to play his game with Francis slicing through middle. It leaves just two alive. Valen, the backbone in some of these rounds, now stands basically against 5 players.
Where's your anchoring now? Valen has to go huge to make this doable in a 2v5.
And they're looking to punish Trent.
Yeah.
He can get one. Oh my god, he could have gotten more, but he does only get one. And now does that then turn their attention? Or do they bullishly work their way forward? Valen doesn't know it. Now he does! Peekaboo from Dambi. Space. Here come all the ults, putting everything on the line. They look for the fight back through CT, but they flood out through heaven. This is nice. But they still need to clear the pit. Baby Bay going to be put to work here. Can he find him in time? Leaf's got one. Baby Bay brilliant, clearing out, but Dambi back into the case, back into action, back doing work. Diffuse is gonna be perfect.
To beat.
Yeah. This is a really resilient showing from G2. I have to say it as well. Overall, after that first half, I was concerned. I was worried they might have been a little bit out of it, dazed and confused. Place, but they're going to give up the site. This is the exchange that almost is agreed upon, but Baby Bay vulnerable, still wins the fight. Ivy looking to trade it back in, but he can't deal with the pressure. Ult comes down on top, and they're going to try and shut down on one of them. It's Ivy to fall. G2 with a vice-like grip, trying to claw back into this round.
Oh my god!
Dambi, what is that? And now just Jaw, who is so far away from this, having to slowly work his way back over. And it felt like a break. It felt like a breath of fresh air. But Jorgamo, I don't think you're going to get past Francis. You can't! 11-11. The depth is...
Really? No.
Ooh, but a shot like that will do the job. Does this open up enough? Valen has been magic, though, at dealing with this, right? He's always good for one. It feels like he gets a number up here. That's the ult for Exros, though. A couple of key tools now, but look at Ivy as well. This could be everything they dreamed of. Dambi trying to identify the players on the site. They've got him dead to rights. Dambi doing magic work here for Nongshim on this. And Dambi, oh my god, he's deleted. Go on, Baby Bay. Let's see what you've got for us. He's put him on notice. He's put him on notice. Whoa,
oh my
Ivy.
god!
You were so late.
Early commitment on the back of this, but he is going to drift onto the angle.
Oh, there it is. What a surprise! As Francis just opens up the account. G2, it's panic stations here. Man to the good early, sight under control, and Francis goes hunting.
From Leaf.
Big work from Leaf. Backbone player, him and Valen, in my mind, have been essential to G2's success. Exros is on the way, slow and steady. He doesn't need to hurry yet. G2 need to get themselves on the same page, but he is getting closer. RB waiting for the swing timing here. It's time to go. G2 up for the fight. Dambi waiting, takes down Jaw. 3 players, and of course, it's Dambi at the helm of their destruction as Trent, last man alive. A 1v2 Trent. This is a lot to ask of anyone, and it's not gonna happen. Nongshim, it took a long time to get here, but my god, do they make it their own. 14-12.